Welcome again to my channel. This is the second video I'm putting out, and today I'm reviewing a very special timepiece or a very special company, which is the Timex. I have just on my desk, you will see that I have 3 different versions of the Timexes. There's a reason why they are all 3 here. However, I have a collection of around 23 different timepieces from Timex. They vary from generation to generation and different designs. But today I want to review one watch in particular. The reason there are 3 here is because they are from a series that Timex had a collaboration between Peanuts. So a collaboration between Timex actually and Peanuts, where they have different versions. There's Snoopy. Of course, I have different versions here. I'll just go through one in particular which I like among the 3 from the Timex collaborations. They have a lot of collaborations. If you go through their website, they have collaborations with the different designers or different companies. There's Timexes with Timepiece collaborations. There's Timex and TV Boy collaborations. There's Timex and Second collaborations. There's Timex and Peanuts collaboration. There's Timex and the New Yorker collaboration. Timex Jacques Aish collaboration, and many more. However, this will just be purposed to one watch, so I'll put the other 2 aside. The main watch for today is the Timex. It's from the Marlin collection. It's an automatic watch. It's a 40 mm. It's a superb watch. I would not say anything much about it. It has a leather strap, a brushed silver finish. I don't know how to describe it, if it's a brush finish, but I have had it for 2 years now, and there's no single scratch on this watch. I keep them very tight and clean spaces. This one has the wrapper still on the back. It still has the wrapper. You can see it's a sort of a naked watch. It's an automatic movement. You can see how it moves. But the main focus I'd want to start with is the packaging. So the packaging is a very special packaging, as you see. So it comes in this long box, not like the normal box watches. It's a black packaging, a very good packaging. Of course, the name Timex. And then once you open that packaging, again, it's a box that has another box in. Of course, the registration, and we want to check the originality of the watch that is meant to be scanned there. But this is the main packaging. It has I don't know how to describe it. It has a premium feel. Of course, I didn't buy it for a lot of money. By the time I was buying it for around 250 pounds. Right now, I'm seeing roughly they are going around over that in some other places in eBay, and it varies with depending on whoever is selling them. But I'm not intending to sell mine. These are keepers. So the box comes not so much details in. It has, of course, this as a cover, which is a sort of a good fabric. And basically the watch was, when the watch came, this is where it was sort of when I opened it, this is how the watch was. So I'll just try to reimagine it and remember. This is how the watch was presented at that time. Very beautiful presentation. And then the movement, the way I'm holding it, there's a movement. The movement is sort of causing some vibration on my fingers, and it's a powerful movement. So that's basically how the watch comes by. This is just a fabric to hold the watch, nothing much on the back. And then obviously you have the manual. Never gone through the manual, it stays there. And then there's the wording from now. From Timex you receive our wording. This is the tag for the watch. So the wording says, keep calm and bike on, a born to ride. A sunglass-clad Snoopy revs his way across the dial for iconic Marlin He brings bold style and rebellious attitude to this special edition watch, perfectly powered by the ultra-precise Japanese automatic movement ticking inside. Hit the wide open road with a sustainable Ecco leather strap crafted with the revolutionary water-saving technology, or swipe out your look with our quick release spring bars. How you roll is up to you. So basically that's one of the best welcoming messages. It shows you that it's a watch with a lot of freedom. So I would want to go through quickly the features of the watch. It is a 40mm. Although when I ordered it, I didn't really know that there was an option for 42mm. I would have taken the 42mm. I prefer 42mm watch size, but still depends with how you want to dress your watches. Mine, I'm comfortable with how it is. So it's 40mm, but there's an option for 42mm. The spring release, as I mentioned, this is the spring release. When you want to remove it, there's just the spring release to remove the strap. It's an easy process, that's it. The strap is quite solid. I don't wear it normally because maybe I do it once in 2 months or once in 3 months. It's long since I wore this watch because it's a special watch. The other collection from the Timex, I wear them a lot. This one I sort of hold it to special moments. The camera doesn't show you the depth. It has some sort of a depth in the glass. Camera doesn't show it well, but believe me, it has a depth in the glass, and that's what I like about the timepiece. So it is, as I mentioned, it's a collaboration that Timex did with Peanuts. So as I said, it has a case finish is brushed or polished. It's a round shape. The lens it's an acrylic lens. I don't know what that means, but it's an acrylic lens. It's a dual tone. There's a silver and obviously black. And the strap width is around 20 mm. The case height is around 13 mm. So it has a water resistance of up to 50 meters, and it is an automatic watch. If you go through to their website now, this watch is out of stock, or you can't find it. The other collaborations that are there, yes, you have the Peanuts collaborations, but this specific model you can't find it. Plus the other two that I have, I bought 3 at once. The other ones were a bit fair in terms of prices. This I remember I bought for around, I think, 99 pounds. And then this I bought for also 99 pounds. There's a 42mm version of this also, and a 42mm version of this. All of them are 40. These two I'll review later, but basically these are not automatic movement watches. So you can't find them now on the Peanuts, on the Timex website. However, I think in eBay or any other place you can get them. The product code is a bit of a long name in terms of the product specifications. The name is Timex, and then it's Marlin automatic and Timex Snoopy Easy Rider. So that is how you identify the product. The product code is sort of a long one, but I'll try to read it. It is TW2V 63100B4. That is the product code for this specific watch. So what can I say about this watch? My only regret is that I didn't take the 42mm. That's the only regret, and why I didn't take it is because I was ordering it from a different country, and the person who was ordering it for me I wasn't patient enough to go through the website because I was very excited. How I came to know about this watch, I saw it on another reviewer who does cars. I would not mention the name, but I went to his inbox and I asked, I saw you with the watch. The watch I saw him actually is this watch. This is the watch that I saw, and I asked him, and he was polite enough to let me know that it's a Timex and Peanuts collaboration. Then I went online to check because I didn't know about them. I went online, I checked, and I was satisfied with what I saw. Then I could have bought the whole collection, but since money, you have to also look at the value of money and the availability of money. I didn't have money to buy all of them at that point, but if I could have, I would buy the whole of that Timex collaboration. I will go through all of them in this video. I'll try to just have a brief on my video. I'll give us from their website. I'll try to show the collaborations that they have. But basically, this is a watch that I love. From the packaging, how it's done. The packaging is a solid packaging. This box is quite heavy and it has the quality finish, you know, a very quality finish. How it opens is like it snaps back, and just the quality feel, you know. I keep everything, including the wrapper that came with the watch and everything. I try to maintain the originality of all my watches, including the paperwork and everything. Other than that, the box also has a fabric finish, and I would have wished if it was a numbered watch in terms of how many pieces they are going to do of that. I don't know if it's worth enough to do that, but it would be well enough to just not say that this is number one out of this in terms of the watches that are going to, because the watch is run out. It's run out on their website. It's no longer being there, but they have other watches from the same collaboration. I haven't really explored any other collaboration from them in terms of, or bought anything from any other collaboration. I would honestly just want to remain with the Peanuts because they have others that I'm interested in, but since I have a lot of Timex watches now, I'll just maintain at that and try to get other collections. I'm trying to build collection into round numbers, let's say 20, 30 for each designer. Of course, today I have the G-Shock. I have a lot of Casio watches. Only one G-Shock, but other Casio watches, I have a lot of them. I'm trying to build my fossil collection also. I have a serious number of fossils also. Also collecting citizens, as I mentioned in the earlier video. So anything that comes up in my radar that I think is very interesting. Like recently I collected a watch that I didn't know about. I'm still trying to really, I'll do a review of it. These are brands that I didn't know existed, and some of them really telling whether it's from an original source or the watch has been, you know, you can't tell because they are not new. They're obviously sold as used watches and in the market, in the open market, and sometimes it's difficult. But how I see it is that I will try as much as possible to maintain the originality of my watches. I don't know how well I'll do to keep the straps original, because I would never want to change because it has the embossed Timex wording. I would not want to change that. So that's why I shy away from obviously trying to wear it every day, and I wear it when it's very, very necessary. But the movement inside, as you can see, it's an open movement. There's a glass finish here. This is something I failed to mention. It's a glass finish here. It's a lovely watch. It's an automatic watch, so you wind it once in a while. Because I don't wear it every day, it doesn't run out. And once I'm done wearing it, I just pull the crown to have it pause. But I make sure I choose a day within maybe in 2 weeks to have all my watches run, and how frequent they can be serviced is also something I'm very keen on. I take very much keen interest in terms of the health of my watches. I try to make them as active as I can. So I will end the video there today. Hopefully I will try and run the other watches review. I mean the other Timex watches. I'll review one by one, but in a mixed version. But the three that I bought from the Timex and the Peanuts collections, these are the three. The only difference between these two and this one is that this one does not have the Indiglo, the signature Indiglo lighting from the Timex. So what I mean by that is that when you hold the crown inside, when the watch is dark, I hope you can see it, there's some light that comes. This is just a design from the Timex. I've not seen anyone else do this. The other two watches have, and half of my Timex watches have that Indiglo, which is something I love. This is lights up a sort of a reddish color, but it only helps in the dark if you want to see your time in the dark. But it's a cool feature that I would have loved to have. But since this is a different movement, I would just prefer it to remain that way. So thank you for watching my review, and I'm hoping to see you soon, and we'll keep time. Bye. Cheers.